Novak, congratulations. Tremendous win.
Tremendous
win. Please raise your hand. We'll take several questions in English, several questions in Serbian. It's late. The champ needs his rest. Please raise your hand. Russell.
Novak, congratulations. I remember you said at Wimbledon that you felt that you approached a semi-final with Jannik Sinner or Carlos Alcaraz with the tank half empty. Do you feel different here in New York?
Let's see in 2 days' time. Good thing about the schedule is now that I have 2 days without a match, so that helps a lot. So I don't feel very fresh at the moment, but hopefully in 2 days it will be different.
Ben.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How were you able to survive so many of those tough serve games in the first 2 sets, especially, I guess? I mean, even there are a lot of break points. I think 10 before he finally broke, but then also there's a lot of love 30s, 15-30.
Yeah.
You were behind in a whole lot of service games.
Look, he, as I said on the court, he was a better player second and third set. I got really out of the trouble in the second. Somehow found a way to to clinch that second set after serving for it 5-4, dropped the serve, rebroke, and then I honestly wasn't. I thought for my standards that I wasn't playing well. I didn't feel the ball as well as I did feel the ball in the third round. And Taylor is a kind of a player, if you allow him to play, he's gonna try to dictate, he's gonna be aggressive, stay close to the line, he's gonna take his forehands and punish you. And I was just trying to survive, just trying to stay in the rally, make him play. I think it was good for me that he wasn't making a lot of first serves in the first couple of sets. Then he raised the level of the first serve, and the first serve percentage went up. And then all of a sudden, it was so much more difficult for me to stay in his service games. But then, I think in the important moments in the fourth, I served well, mixed it up, came to the net as well. Just try to give him a different look and waited patiently for my opportunity. And realistically, I just had one game where I just had a chance to break him, which was the last one. The one that gave me the victory, and he gifted me with the double fault. I was in the rally, and both of my match points prior to that just played too conservatively. Waited for his mistake instead of trying to take the ball early, but I didn't, as I said, I didn't feel playing well. I didn't feel my shots as well as I have a few days ago. So it's one of those days where you just have to grind, you just have to play with your heart and fight. And that's what really gave me the win in the end.
Really?
Novak, how would you describe the road ahead of you now?
Well, it's not going to get easier, I tell you that. But look, as I said, I'm going to try to take one day at a time, really take care of my body. Rise to the occasion. Normally, I like to play the big matches on a big stage. It's just that I'm, not really sure how the body is going to feel in the next few days. But, I'm going to do my very best with my team to be fit for that. There's going to be a lot of running involved. That's for sure. I mean, there's not going to be short points.
Novak, how much is your assessment of what it's going to take to win this tournament, just dictated by the fact that those two guys are playing the way they're playing?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't need to spend words about two of them. We know that they're two best players in the world. Everybody's probably expecting and anticipating the finals between two of them. I'm going to try to, mess up the plans of most of the people. And let's see. Sinner still has to win a couple of matches to get to the finals. But they're playing definitely the best tennis of any player here. I mean, they've been dominant force since the beginning of the tournament. But, I definitely am not going with the white flag on the court. I don't think anybody does really when they play them, but particularly not me. I put myself in another semifinals of a Grand Slam this year. I've been very consistent, most consistent on the slams this season, and that's what I said at the beginning of the year, that where I would like to perform my best tennis and make the best results. So here we are. You know, I have another chance, another shot. Hopefully, as I said, I can be fit enough and play well enough to keep up with Carlos, and then it can be anybody's match.
One more in English, right there.
Novak, you were down 15-40 in the past, and you've come back to win matches. And today in the fourth set, when you were having 40-15 and match points and coming back to deuce, what was going through your mind, and how did you turn it around?
Disappointed really to drop both of those match points, because I was in the rally in both of them, and I thought that last game I read his first serve well. He missed more first serves than he has throughout the entire set, and so he gave me a chance to be in the rallies. But I was just pushing the ball. I wasn't doing much with the ball, and then it ended up with me being in a defensive position, and I missed 2 backhands, and that's what happened. But then I had a very good return and a couple of good points at the deuce, and then put myself in a position to have another match point. And then basically in the end, I was debating whether I should step in for the second serve or go back. And I went back, and I had pretty good success today against him when I went back, because I just wanted to give him a different look. Whether that provoked him to make a double fold or not, I don't know. But I think it did give him just a different positioning, different perspective on where I'm positioned on the court, which can mess up with your mind a little bit in these crucial moments. And yeah, that's how it ended up. Unfortunate for him, but I think the fight in that last game, the intensity that we brought out was amazing. Hopefully people loved it.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Let's turn.